Hi everybody, it's Lynn. Welcome back to the next block that we're doing for our Quiltlet 101. This one is called Hamilton. Or no, not Hamilton. Golly. Hamlet. It's called Hamlet because everybody loves Shakespeare. I'm looking at a poster that says Hamilton because it's hanging up right across from me and I just blanked. So it's Hamlet. Shakespeare play Hamlet. And I love Shakespeare. I remember reading it in high school and just kind of falling in love with it. And I think my dad would sit and read the sonnets. And he was one of those that just liked to read out loud, like he read us bedtime story. I mean, I think I was a teenager and he would come and read us bedtime stories. He was just like a really good reader, and I'm a reader because of it, I think. So, and I really love and enjoy reading. So anyway, Hamlet. I'm going to turn the overhead on so you can see see what we're getting ready to do. So notice this is going to be really similar to some of the blocks that we've done. We've still got this cross kind of design that we're doing, and then each of these 4 units kind of in the corners again are half square triangles. So the half square triangles are going to allow you to it's the piece we've already done. It's going to be, you're just going to build on skills you've already done. So anyway, so we'll put that aside. So you are going to need, and again, if you haven't gotten the pattern is in the link below. It didn't work last week, so I think we fixed it. It should be good to go now. But you're going to need 5 2.5 inch of the, I think this is called dark violet. And then you're going to need 4 of the 2.5. This is ice frappe. These are all Kona colors. So those are those 2. And then you're going to need 3 inch. This is a 3-inch square. And it's going to be, you're going to need 4 of those. Those are going to be yes, you're going to need 4 of those. That doesn't make sense to me. I think you only need 2 of those. I think you only need 2 of those. And then you're going to need 4 of the, for some reason this isn't making sense. Okay, so you're going to need 2 of these, of the ice frappe. Then you're going to need, of the clover, you're going to need 8 of these. Then you're going to need navy. These are all 3-inch. And the navy is going to be 4. And then on the melon, you're only going to need 2. So 2, 2, 4, 8. Okay, red makes sense? All right, and they're all 3-inch. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your ice frappe and the dark violet, and you're going to sew those together, and that's going to make this unit right here. It'd help if I'd turn that the right way. So again, you're just sewing blocks together. That's going to be that unit. Then we're going to do, and I think we've done this a couple times, but just to go over it again, you're going to put you're going to put a clover, one of the green ones, with each one of the ice frappe or the dark violet, the navy or the melon. So that clover is going to go back on each one of these. Then you're going to take one of these magic wands, and you are going to take a pen. I don't have a pen here. You're going to take a pen or pencil, and you're going to draw on each side of that. Now this is a 1/2 inch wide, so there's got a center line down it, and then that's what you're going to line up from corner to corner, if that makes sense. And then when you draw those lines, those are now your sewing lines. So this is where you're going to sew. Now, if you don't have one of these magic wands, and again, I think other companies produce these, it's just a 1/2 inch little strip of acrylic, and it's got a line down the middle. I think some of them actually have cut lines that it's open and you can draw in the middle of those. I've seen those, but I've already got this one, so I haven't bought one. And even though I am kind of a gadget girl, I do love good gadgets. So, but if you don't have that, you're just going to use a ruler, and you're going to set your 1/4 inch line on the points of your square. And that's where you're going to draw the line. Then you're going to turn it around. You're going to set your 1/4 inch line on the points of the square, and you're going to draw it on this side. That is your sewing line. You can also draw the line down the middle, but that just seems more to do for me. You can do it though. You are free to choose to do that. So once I've done that, then I'm going to take all those squares and I'm going to stitch on those sewing lines. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to take my ruler and put the sewing line on the 1/4 inch line, and I'm going to cut it apart. Okay, so that will give me this, right? So this is your half square triangle. Now, I always square up any parts of the block that I can square up. So I think you've seen me use this. I use this block lock ruler that allows you, if you press to the dark, which I normally do, I normally press to the dark, but if you press to the dark, you can put this block lock ruler around that, and then you would trim up, zoop, zoop. Now you want to do 90-degree angles, because then that makes sure your square is square, right? If you just do this, and don't, just do this and it's not on the side, and just do the side, and you're not taking that line into consideration. Now, if you do not press to the dark, this block lock ruler may not be your best choice. Again, not sponsored, just something I like. I may put an affiliate link soon, but I just haven't done that yet. You can still use your standard ruler. The thing is, you want to take into account is you really want to make sure that that diagonal stays on a kind of diagonal line, so that when you're doing your 90-degree angle, it will keep the half square triangle straight, right? It won't get wonky on you. So you would do that, and then you would turn around and you do this, and you want those to be trimmed out to be 2.5. Got it? 2.5. So then you would take all of those units, right, and you would sew, because refer back to your pattern here. You would take those and you would put those right sides together, and I would stitch down those, and then I'm going to get, I would do it this way, sorry, and I would stitch down 1/4 inch right here, open that up, and of course that's going to get me that there. So once I've done that for each of those 4, then I'm going to do the ones below it, do that section. I've got 4 of these. Now, the thing that I remember for this, once I get these units done, I'm just going to make sure that my melon and my frappe are kind of pointing out the colors towards the corners. So they're pointing towards the corners. This one you are going to do, you're going to have that middle dark violet, and then you'll have ice frappe, and then these units, you'll sew those together. And then, of course, once you get those sewn together, you're going to sew this to this, this to this, this to this, this to this. And you'll notice you'll have a cute little block. And what I like about it is it's really just using half square triangles still. So we haven't gone beyond all the half square triangles. But it looks complicated. Half square triangles can look very intricate. So don't just brush them off as something that you don't want to use or that kind of thing. So anyway, I hope you enjoy our Hamlet block. And be sure to brush up on your Shakespeare, because we'll be talking about that next week, especially if you're in the group the insider group. I show you different ways to use the block and other ways that it'll go with other things. So check that out if you're interested. And we will be sure to talk to you later. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.